Welcome back to my videos. So this session will talk about dbutils. This is the command given by Databricks to modify the mounted data store. So as you know, we have AWS or Azure Cloud Data Store. We can mount the Databricks, but in this case, in this demo, I'm using the Community Edition. So the default um, store is dbfs. So using dbutils, we can create the folder or create file, move the file from one place to another, or even remove the file. You can do all this kind of manipulation. So in real life, this is required for sometimes. For example, I have created one program that compares two places, when while I was moving from a generation 1 data lake store to gen 2, we have to compare all the files came from gen 1 to gen 2. So we had more than 200,000 files, and um, it was not possible to compare the files between these two system storage system manually, right? So to overcome that, I have created Python program uh, that store all the files inside the folder recursively and compare the counts of files available in gen 1 and gen 2. So to fetch all the files inside the folder, I used dbutils fs.ls. So it store all the files in a list and take the length of the files available in the folder. Length is nothing but the count. Then it compares. So I'm just giving you one example. So this is one place I use this, and sometimes programmatically, if you want to move one file from one folder to another, you can use. Okay. So having said that, let's move to the example how we can use these commands. So if you want to list the number of files for inside particular folder, you can use dbutils fs.ls and provide the path. So this is the path file store slash tables. So when you create a community edition, this is the default location. So let's see what are the records, right? Um, Now I can see that there are lot of files, not lot of files, couple of files like operating business CSV, diamond, example, etc. So now going forward, I don't want to use this particular folder for our sessions. So what I did is I created another folder inside file store, right? So let's list the folders. So you can see this is the default path, and I created another um, oh sorry, it's not displaying here. Let's create another folder called row. I think I have that stored here. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to create one folder here inside training, right? So it's a file store, training, and row. Oh, okay, wait a second. So I created training. So this will be used for our sessions, right? So inside training, let's see what is there inside training. Uh, fs.ls, yeah, this is on. So you have inside row you have two files, that is msft.csv and msft underscore 03 that week's file. So every week I'm appending a new file into this place, right? Now this is a row path. Now, once you modify the row path in coming sessions, I need to store the processed record into the next layer. So what we can do, we can create new uh, folder inside training. Let's create it as processed, like so dbutils.fs.ls. You can give this path to here, then provide the name of the folder that you want to create. I just given processed, right? Let's execute. Oh, so this is ls. So instead of ls, you need to give mkdirs. You're going to create the directory, right? Just execute this. Now it got created. Now let's say you want to list down what are the folders you have inside training. Let's see. I just removed a row. Yep. So your file is ready. Your processed folder is ready, right? Now let's say you want to move one file from row to processed. How you can do? You can use dbutils.fs.mv, right? Then what you'll do? You will use this directory, this name. Where is the name? Okay, so okay, no. So what we'll do? We'll create one more folder. I'll just going to create lookup. Okay, now you have lookup folder created inside training. So why I created lookup? I'm going to keep all the lookup files which is required for our processing into the lookup path. Okay, so we have inside training, inside row. So let's see. Let's list out the files inside the row. Oh, it's not there. Inside row. So it means it is case sensitive. You need to give the a proper file name. If it is capital letter, you have to give the capital letter. Okay. So inside this folder, you can see the two files, right? I'm going to move this particular folder. This is a lookup folder, lookup file, right? This I'm going to move to which place? We are going to move to, give me a minute. Copy this and paste it. So here it will be lookup. So note the point that the copying place we are just giving the path, right? We are not giving the file name. So just execute this. So let's list the records here in row. Yeah. Now the file is not available, right? And let's list out new place process. Oh, oops. Give me a minute. What happened? So I moved the files into dbfs file store training lookup, but where it went? So this file, wait a minute, let me check this. So here I have, let's list out up to row. It's not there. Then check the training session. Here also I'm not able to see, right? So go inside. uh, yes. Oh, I forgot to give the slash, forward slash. So you can see that the file is moved to this place, right? So this is how you can move the file from one place to another. Now let's say I don't want this file at all. You need to remove it. So what you can do, dbutils dot fs dot rm, remove, right? What do you need to remove? This file. Where is your path? Yes, or not this. Come on, this one. Select this, Control C, then give Control V. Okay, execute this. True. Now go back and see our um, path, right? So there is no file. Okay, let's execute this. Yep. So there is no file in it. So we have seen how we can move the file from one place to another. Now, if you want to create any file inside your path, right? What you can do is, right, you can use put method, right? So here you can see I used file store training, but I want to keep this. This is a lookup file. Like I added the sticker of the company and the name of the company, right? And later we can use this to join with the actual file. So I'll show you how we can join data frame, the main transaction data frame with this small lookup file. But I want to keep this is a raw file, so I want to keep this inside training and lookup, right? So just give here, and if you press shift enter, that will execute. Either you can do shift enter or come to this corner and run, click on the run cell. Yeah, so you can see that wrote 93 bytes. It's true, right? Now we can go and see in that path, right? Training. Yes, so your file is there. Now if you want to see what is there in the file, you can create data frame out of that file, right? So so I just created the file there. So what is the inside the text? You have MSFT, then it is comma, then Microsoft, then one new line is created, right? Then Google, comma Google, then new line created, then Amazon sticker and the Amazon name, new line, Apple sticker name and Apple name. Okay, so okay, one more I created, slash n, new line, AMK and asset mark financial holdings. Now, so you know that it's a two field here, one is sticker and name. So I created one schema, that is sticker, string type, it's not nullable, make it false, right? Then name, again string type, which is not nullable, false. Now what you can do, yeah, I know that it's a text file, but we can use spark.read.csv so that Spark know that the values are comma separated, right? And I applied schema. My schema is equal to my schema. Now I need to change this path. Let's keep it lookup slash, right? And execute this. You can see it gave sticker and name, and you notice that I didn't give any heading here, right? While creating this path, creating this text, right? But it is given sticker and name. How it got the field, the column name? It got the column name from the schema, sticker and the name. Let's say I'm not going to give the schema. What will be um, the heading here? Any guess? Okay, let's see. See, it start with C0, C1, right? All right. So just giving the schema, right? So in this session, I talked about dbutils function, where we can use dbutil function like creating the folder, creating the file, or moving the file from one place to another, etc. If you would like to receive more such videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you would like to connect with me, I have provided my details here, my email and LinkedIn. So thank you very much.